Well, actually, the last time I went to a law game, it was an epic moment. The playoff game, and Akeem Davis was the quarterback. They were playing Moss Point.
Oh yeah, that was a good game.
Last play of the game, he threw a pass to, I won't remember who the.
It was to Raphael Pollard.
Pollard,
yeah.
Man.
Tipped his hand and ended up in the hands of Russell
Exactly.
Breland.
I've never seen that stadium go crazy that night.
Hey, that was fireworks.
I have one better than that.
What's that?
2014 South State Championship, Laura versus Wayne County. Third down and 10 or 15, or fourth and 10 or 15. Pass to Omar Bayless, touchdown. Winner goes to the state championship. We end up winning the state championship 2014.
And I heard about
Omar Bayless is playing at Arkansas State. And today Arkansas State is playing your future school, South Alabama. So there you go. We got a little twist there. So let's pick that game. Okay, Arkansas State and Omar Bayless taking on South Alabama. Now, Miles, South Alabama is not having a great year this year. I got to go with the Red Wolves in this one.
Just because I'm going to South Alabama, I'm just going to pick South Alabama today.
Okay, all right.
Where's
that game played at?
Arkansas.
Oh.
Yeah, I got to go Arkansas State on that one.
Yeah. Ooh, Pig Suey.
All right, so a big game for Notre Dame today. The Fighting Irish, that's my second favorite team behind the Bulldogs. The Irish are going to take on Northwestern in a game where, Northwestern, like you said, has beat some teams. They got a really good coach in Fitzgerald. He is a heck of a coach. I don't know why he stays in Northwestern, but that's his alma mater, and he loves to be a Wildcat. And so they have teams, great teams year in and year out. I wouldn't bet this game, but I think Notre Dame wins. I think they win in a hard-fought game against Northwestern. They keep on rolling. Who do you like, Miles?
I like the Fighting Irish in this one.
Yeah, Fighting Irish.
It's going to come down to quarterback play. What one plays better? I hate Notre Dame. Okay, and I'm supporting the Big Ten Conference. Go Wildcats!
All right, so hey, there you go.
We said the same thing, just about different stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, next, let's go and pick a game in the SEC. Kentucky hosting Georgia. Now, this is going to be, some think it's going to be a blowout. Some think it's going to be close. I think Georgia wins in a close game. I think Kentucky plays them close and a half, but then in the second half, Georgia picks up and rolls. Who you like, Miles?
I'm going to go with the Georgia Bulldogs.
You think Georgia's going to win, Joe?
I'm pretty sure, about 70% sure.
Okay. Georgia, Joe.
Okay. Well, that's your opinion, buddy.
Yeah. Just like you say, the goals are going to lose.
They are. Marshall's going to beat the crap out of them. To you, Bob, who do you like in that game?
Georgia heavy. Won't be a game.
All right, so there you go. Now let's go back to the Big Ten. The big one. You got the Penn State Nittany Lions. James Franklin versus Harbaugh. Shea Patterson versus whoever their quarterback is. Sorley. There's going to be some points in this game. Going to be a lot of points, but Michigan is going to be scoring the points. Penn State's offense is not really good. I mean, it's kind of stagnant. Iowa hung in there with Michigan last week. Iowa's a good team. They should have beat Michigan. They should have beat Penn State. They should have beat Penn State. I think Michigan wins 40-24. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think Shea Patterson's going to go off. What do you think, Miles?
Yeah, I'm thinking Michigan too.
Yeah, Shea's going to put on the show Michigan all day.
I was in the big house for this game 2 years ago. McSorley was a sophomore. Michigan rolled 49-10. Michigan this year has the number one rated defense in the NCAA, number one against the rush, 8 against the pass. They're giving up less than 200 yards total offense. Michigan, big, go blue.
All right, so Big Ten Bob says that. Another game in the SEC, Missouri at Florida. Now, Florida's coming off a loss to Georgia. Missouri's coming off a loss to Kentucky at the last second. I think Florida, Dan Mullen, I don't like Dan Mullen. I think he's I'm not going to use the words here on the show. I'm going to be nice. But I hate to do it, but I'm going to pick the Gators in this one, probably by at least 2 touchdowns. Who do you like, Miles?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Florida Gators.
I'm going to go Missouri.
Whatever. That's a – wow. Did you just say Missouri?
I did.
Are you on something that we need to know about?
I was thinking, I was wondering where you on something when you picked USM.
Do we need to take you
beat.
down to Pine Grove to help you get fixed?
I think you might need to fix it, because you think Marshall's going to beat USC.
No, I'm just good on these donuts this morning.
Okay, I need to call down there to Garcia Donuts.
I'm on this chocolate high right now.
I need to call down there to Garcia, see if they put something in these donuts.
When Marshall wins, y'all can say you heard it first this morning, Big John.
No, they ain't not going to hear that. They're not going to hear that because it's not going to happen.
Just like last week, Kevin said Northwestern would beat whoever it was they played, Wisconsin. They did.
John, you keep going back in the future.
Yeah.
This focus on this week, John. Focus on this week.
I'm focusing on this week.
Why you keep just like last?
And my focus is how bad Marshall's going to beat the crap out of Southern Miss.
Well, your focus ain't that clear, buddy.
Are you going to the game?
Oh, yeah, I'm going.
You going to be leaving with a tissue in your hand.
Yeah, to bring to you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, all right. Well, what game were? Oh yeah, Bob. I forgot what game we was picking.
Florida rolls big.
Florida rolls big. He said.
Florida, go Gators.
So the chop is going to be on, Kansas. That I don't know, Missouri. Wow, you're really stretching
I
it.
feel like that. Maybe I just don't like Dan Mullen that much.
I don't like him either, but I think he's got enough talent to beat
Missouri. But if you don't know how to use it, it really doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, but. You know.
Yeah, it's a lot of butts.
That's at Florida, isn't it?
Yeah, at Florida, at the Swamp, Gainesville. If it was at Missouri, I might lean Missouri, but, not a prayer in the Swamp, buddy.
So if it was
you ever been to the Swamp?
No.
That's where my brother first got his start playing for Sylvester Croom and the Bulldogs. It's a pretty big place.
Okay.
I think Southern Miss has gotten beat there a time or two.
Yeah, every team gets beat a time or two.
Yeah. But
anyway. Stuck in a dozen, but
absolutely. Yeah, everybody does.
I want to point out my Golden Eagles,
Yeah. Hey, it's cool, cuz. It's cool. It's cool.
I know what you're doing.
Okay. But anyway, the big game in the SEC. Alabama going down, taking on the Bayou Bengals of LSU. Now, this one, the LSU defender is going to be out the first half. Now, I heard that some of these LSU fans crying, oh, that was a bad call. That was a bad call.
Just let them sit out the whole game. It's not going to matter.
It's not going to matter.
It's Bama. Let the whole second string play. Save your starters for a game that really matters.
Roll Tide, roll.
Yeah,
that's
roll.
My pick. The Crimson Tide, big over LSU. Who do you like, Miles?
I like Alabama big, too.
Yeah, this is no competition for Bama.
Big Ten Bob, what about you?
Heavy dough, go Bama.
All right, so there you have it. Now, I wouldn't necessarily take our picks to the bank because, they may not win, they may not lose, but hey, you never know. But now it's the time of the show for shout-outs and grievances. Kenzie, this is a time where we give our shout-outs, somebody a business, that may have done well this week, a grievance, something that really disappoints you. You can air it out. The airing of the grievance is like on Seinfeld. So, Kinsley, last week we had Miss Sandra from Old River Road Deer Processing. Man, I tell you what, great people over there. I'm going to give them a shout-out this week because they have some great Hawaiian heat wave sausage that you can make up after you kill your deer, and it's just amazing over there, so.
Where's that at, John?
Over in Petal.
Oh, all right.
So you can look up you can look them up on Facebook, Old River Road Deer Processing in Petal. Go over there, take your deer to them, and as a matter of fact, we're giving away 5 pounds of hamburger meat, 5 pounds of deer sausage to 2 individuals. Now, you know what they have to do?
What's that?
They have to come in and ask for either Tommy Touchdown Davis or Stacy see him. Stacy Smith, or even Wayne County over here, or the coach over here for LHS. Any of these 5, they come in and say, "Hey, I want to go for a ride. Show me what you got." What do they get? What do they get, Bob? They win, don't they?
They win. Everybody's a winner when you come to Kim's Nissan Chevrolet.
So come to Kim's Nissan, go down to the Kim's Toyota because they really do a good job of taking care of you here. Great people to work with. We got Big Ten Bob finally back from, over there supporting the Breast Cancer Awareness Month last week. It's No Shave November, Ken. So are you doing that?
It may end up that way.
Okay. What about you, Big Ten?
No.
Miles, are you doing the no shave?
I mean, I'm gonna try to grow whatever I can get.
You still got that baby face, though. So, Miles, do you have a shout out or grievance this week?
Well, I'm gonna shout out these Garcia donuts this morning. These things are pretty good.
Yeah, they are good, especially those chocolates, which I need to lose about 100. But holidays are here, but you know how it is. Kinsley, shout out a grievance. I know. What do you got? I know you got a grievance, don't you?
I have a grievance, and my grievance came last night, and I know after ball games, kids are excited, but I'm gonna tell you something that's embarrassing to me. I often wonder the parents know how their kids act when they're not around them.
I don't think they do.
I mean, the language that these kids use at a ball game, it's ridiculous. I don't know where, parenting fell off or, what happened to home training, but, just some of the language that you hear, middle school, elementary kids, the language that they use, F-bombs and everything, like, where do they learn this stuff? Even at home, they should be told, you don't use this because when you're outside and I'm not around, you're a reflection of me. And I'm not sure if that's what the parents are realizing. It's
terrible.
A sad case.
You hear, and some of them start that vape and they think it's cool. No, it ain't cool. Using tobacco products like that.
It's just crazy.
I know Crazy 8 Vapor is one of our great sponsors, but they help people.
They help people that want
to quit smoking.
Yeah,
it's not a thing to get on and try just because your buddy's doing it.
Right. But it's
but the language, really the father.
Yeah.
And it's a sad thing, but if you don't have that father figure, in your life, then I think that's where it starts right there. And some of these coaches, like the coach over here, they are the father figure.
Yeah. They are. They really
players. And so. Shout out to our coaches too this morning, that are out there. And even though, like Coach Braddock, he brings them kids up to Raising Cane's.
Yeah,
he doesn't have to do that, but he does it, because he wants to. And they hang out with us and they get a meal from Raising Cane's. There's another great business here in Laurel. Right. So, shout out to them and all the coaches out there grinding. That I know as seeing my brother-in-law. He's at South Jones every day, early in the morning till late in the evening during baseball season, coaching up them guys. And so they put a lot of work into it that gets unnoticed. So shout out to all them guys.
Yeah, you're right. But that was my grievance. It's sad, these kids use the language that they use, but they can hardly put together a complete sentence.
And that's why some of them have failing grades in the school
Exactly.
system. That's another issue, I think. If you got failing grades and your school system's low, you shouldn't be allowed to play athletics.
Right. And that's how it should be, so I'm just,
you make the grades, you get to play.
Right. Because it's the same thing in college. You don't, no pass, no play.
You go.
It should be that way. But that's my grievance.
Okay, good one, kids. That's a good one. Big Ten Bob, what about you? You got a grievance or a shout-out?
Shout out to the Southern Miss men's golf team. I played in a tournament yesterday. We raised money for their new practice facility. Coach Eddie Brusher is doing an excellent job in his first year. So go Eagles.
So I got to ask you, since I know you've been playing a lot of golf here lately. How's your stroke doing? How's your scores coming along?
Well, actually, I have been playing a lot of golf, but they've been scrambles.
Okay.
So I had a bunch of good shots yesterday, but my son that played at Southern Miss, he hit some really, really good shots. We came in second. I almost flew one in from 150 yards. I thought I actually made it. We got up there, I was a foot away. So golf's a great sport. I don't know whether you guys know this or not, but I'm the girls' high school golf